Hey guys, Brett Thompson here from brettthompson.com. Look, I got contacted during the week through Facebook by a subscriber of mine, Catherine Ludi, who said some of her clients have been asking for some advice on how to write copy for product description. So I thought I'd cover it in this quick video. And this is going to be some cool tips for all of your copy, really. And it's a good time because a couple of weeks ago I was interviewed for one of the world's biggest app magazines. I think it was App Marketer magazine. About this, how to write copy for apps. Okay, and so this really lends itself to product description. So the way I see it, there's two schools. You see, for me as a creative copywriter, any time, any opportunity you can get to be outrageously different, right? Then go for it. If there's a space where you could just do something completely in the opposite direction to all your other competitors, then that's going to separate you from what my friend John Dwyer calls the sea of sameness, right? And that's what most creative copywriters and marketers, that's what we subscribe to, really. Now, I tell you that because that's one thing. In a product description, most people just list all the features and things like that. They're fairly flat and boring. So if you really want to be outrageous and attract attention and you want to try and entertain people, really, and just be completely outrageously different and use that as an opportunity to entertain. How do you do that? Tell a story, be funny, just try and be completely creative and out the box, and if that's not naturally your style, then look, have a conversation with someone who is more creative, and sometimes your ideas they multiply when you collaborate with different people. That's why masterminds are so powerful. Anyway, getting back to the point, the other thing, for the people who want to stick down the plain vanilla style of descriptive writing for your product, then here's some rules to follow. Yes, you've got to talk about your features. It's very important, but don't leave out the benefits. What do I mean by that? Well, the feature for, say, let's say a bike, right? A push bike. Like a feature could be it has 10 gears, and most advertising just lists 10 gears and brakes and things like that. But what are the benefits of having 10 gears? The benefits of having 10 gears, it helps you go up hills faster. All right, and is that it? Now you've got to ask yourself, push it as long as you can. So what's the benefit of going up hills faster and easier? Well, maybe you could lose weight. Is that it? No. What's the benefit of losing weight? You can feel more confidence and things like that. So what are you really selling? You're selling confidence. That's the benefit. And another thing is what emotion is attached to the end benefit, okay? So your confidence and self-esteem. That's what you want to try and get in your product description if you can. Look for not only the features but the benefits. Another thing, if you've got a short amount of space, you want to keep it concise, okay? You don't want to waffle on. A lot of new copywriters that I see, they feel like they have to waffle on. It's got to be short and concise and punchy, all right? So look, there's a lot to take in, but that can help you with all styles of copywriting. Hope it helps. If you want more information, go to brettthompson.com and subscribe and to my database, or go to youtube.com and hit the subscribe button. Or if you want all the cool secrets, grab my book, Client Rush Book. Go to clientrushbook.com. It's got a lot of stuff about copywriting and also how to come up with those big ideas which is going to separate you from your market. That's it. Catch you next week. Share if you like it. Comment, like, whatever. It'll be cool. Catch you later. Bye.